What's up, pups? So, you guys know that I like to crash parties. Not really, actually, at all. But I'm crashing this internet party that is the my first time tag. And no, it's not the first time that you guys are thinking of. Get your minds out of the gutter. This is just the first time I did stuff tag. So basically what this tag is it is a list of firsts, and you have to recall back as far as you can go to think of when is the first time that you did something. Before I even get started on this video, I am going to go ahead and announce who I am tagging to do this video next. I'm picking 4 people. It's actually Rolly, Skitty Skitty Bang Bang, Daniel in So Many Words, and Glow Pink Stuff. You guys are all tagged. Have fun with that. So first word. I want to say my first word was mama or dada. I'm not really sure. The only word that I was told that I actually said when I was young is pillow. And my parents and family made such a big deal out of it because I didn't say like pillow or hero or whatever kids say. I actually said pillow, like I said it perfectly, and they made such a big deal about it growing up. They're like, your first word was pillow, and I'm like, I highly doubt that was my first word, but it's kind of cool if I did say it with the correct pronunciation when I was that young. So first best friend is definitely Samantha. She knows who she is. I met her in kindergarten at Peter J. Shields in Rancho Cordova, California, and from day 1 of kindergarten we were inseparable up until the moment that I moved here to Florida, and I actually still keep in really close contact with her, and we still touch base every once in a while, but she was definitely my bestest friend growing up. First pet. Okay, so my first pet I actually remember vividly. I remember that my parents took me to Pound to go look at the dogs because I just really wanted to see all the puppies and stuff. And when we got there, there was a really cute little puppy, and I think it was a lab. I remember seeing a little chocolate lab puppy in a cage, so adorable, and I just wanted it so badly, and they let me play with it. So I was playing around with it, and it was funny because every time I would stand up after I was petting it and walk somewhere, it would follow me. And so my parents said, it's like he's your shadow. After some whining and crying and convincing, my parents bought me the puppy and we named him Shadow, and I had him, I want to say maybe for like a year or 2 until we had to actually give him away because our backyard just wasn't big enough for him and he needed room to do things, and we didn't have that at my house growing up. So he was my first puppy though. I was so sad to see him go. First fear was definitely fear of darkness. I remember I always had to have a nightlight when I was young. I was afraid that things were moving in the darkness in my bedroom, and I would see things and have to like scream for my mom and dad to come and like make the bad scary things go away. So I was definitely terrified of the dark. First grade teacher. Is this a joke? Because I was in first grade 20 years ago? Over 20 years ago? I don't remember. I think it was... Actually, no. Miss Lisbon was my kindergarten teacher. How do I remember kindergarten, but I don't remember first grade? Maybe Miss Lisbon was my first... No. She was kindergarten because she used to have Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's how I remember. First person I texted today was probably, I don't know, I guess I have to look. Okay, the first person I texted today was my boss at my second job to find out if I work today. Cool. I have no life. First car was my Honda Accord. It was black. I think it was 2003, maybe? But it was like a car that I got at my graduation. I graduated high school and my parents handed me the keys of their old Honda Accord. I resumed payments that they were paying because they were teaching me responsibility. First cell phone, I don't remember the brand. It had to be a Nokia brick because I think that I got a cell phone during 10th grade of high school. And I literally had a cell phone for the sole purpose of calling my parents to pick me up from cross-country practice. I did not have a cell phone for any other reason. And I vividly remember being in high school and my parents telling me that I could not save friends' numbers in my phone. I had no texting. I didn't even get texting until my first or second year of college is when I got texting. You kids in this generation have it really good because I went through high school not having a phone realistically. I had a phone just for high school sports so my parents could pick me up instead of me having to use other people's cell phones. And I didn't even get texting, like I said, until college. So first date, I don't remember. That's kind of difficult. I mean, I don't know. Because like I remember that I dated someone in middle school, but I wasn't allowed to go on dates as per my parents, so the date would be the boy coming to my house for like dinner or playing basketball or going swimming. I think my first date was the summer before 10th grade. I had a really big crush on this guy that went to school named Ryan, and right when 9th grade was ending, I finally got him to notice me, and we ended up spending that summer like hanging out, getting to know each other, and he was actually my first kiss too. That's not on the list, but he was my first kiss. I had my first kiss the summer before 10th grade. So that was cool, I guess. I guess they would consider that my first date. I think we went to the movies or something, or maybe I went to his house for dinner. I don't know. First boyfriend. Well, I don't know, again, if we're counting relationships before there was like actually like a kiss, because in middle school I remember being like, oh, I like you, you're my boyfriend, and then the next week, oh, I like you, you're my boyfriend, like, but I didn't actually get my first kiss, like I said, until the summer before 10th grade, so I guess maybe you can consider that like my first boyfriend, since like I was in a relationship with him, like we held hands and I kissed him a couple of times, and I guess that would be first boyfriend. First love. Okay, so this is where it gets really difficult, and you guys are probably gonna make fun of me, but in high school, my senior year, I dated a kid for like 2.5 years. And what I thought at the time was love was not love. And this is something that took time and growing up to actually see. And the only reason that I know that it wasn't love in high school is because my relationship now with my boyfriend is absolutely love. Like, and I've never felt this way before, and so it showed me that in high school, you don't really know what love is. You kind of have to grow and mature, and then you just one day it clicks, like with who you're dating, like it just clicks and you're like, wow, I love this person. And so in high school, it wasn't. It was like a lust / obsessional liking of someone, like jealousy entwined, like a whole big ball of mess. And now it's just like so clear, like I just understand. So probably my boyfriend now is my first love. I mean, as weird as it sounds, being 25 years old and saying that my first love is the guy I'm dating right now, like, I mean, I'm definitely a firm believer that you have to grow and mature and learn to love yourself before you can love others. And I think that in high school, I really didn't have a good self-image, and it's taken all this time for me to, you know, find out who I am and learn to love myself, and I can finally share that love with other people. And so yes, first love equals my boyfriend now. Love you. First YouTube video. It is still on this channel. If you guys want to watch it, I will link it down below in the description for you guys. It's pretty funny. I have short orange hair, like to here orange hair, and it spikes up in the back. And I don't look anything like myself, and I talk funny. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. I first subscribed to Live Lava Live. He is the very first YouTuber who I found, fell in love with his videos, made a YouTube account, subscribed to him. First big purchase would probably be my car, and I am paying it off and will be paying it off for the next 2.5 years, because I think I'm halfway done and I have a 5-year loan. So 2.5 more years and that car is mine. First job, I was either 14 or 15 years old, and I got a job at Publix supermarkets. They are a grocery store that is in Florida and a few other states, and if you don't have Publix, I am so sorry, because they are one of the greatest grocery stores ever. You have not lived until you have had a Publix cake, a Publix sub, or a Publix croissant donut, because they are incredible. Incredible. First time out of the country was definitely the first time I ever went on a cruise. I don't remember how old I was either 19 or 20, and I don't even remember where the cruise went, because at this point now I've been on like 6 or 7 cruises, so they kind of all just meld together like this. It's either Mexico or Bahamas. Anyway, you guys, so that's all of the questions. I will also leave the questions down below, so those of you who are tagged will have the questions available to you. If you guys are interested in getting more videos from me, you can subscribe. Click this red little button down here, become a member of the Kayleigh. Also, you guys can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram. All of those links are down below as well. And until next time, I will see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, Trouts.
Carry me away across the oceans and the stars. I've been waiting every day.